week. Good. And I'm seeing someone. You little devil! That is so great. Yes, it is. He's a wonderful man.
What's his name?
David.
Where'd you meet him?
Actually, I met him years ago, like 10 years ago or something.
Uh-huh.
Well, he and Tom used to work together.
Oh, another lawyer.
Yeah, right.
Well, you can't have everything.
Well, anyway, he just so happened to call asking for Tom, and I told him everything. And it turns out his marriage was falling apart too. So we went out, got a couple of drinks, and you know, it turns out we have a lot in common.
Well, it certainly seems to be agreeing with you. I am so proud of you for getting your feet wet. The hell with Tom.
Well, actually, it's a bit more serious than wet feet. Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't this silly? It's like high school all over again. I'm blushing. It's been so exciting, sneaking away whenever we can, and I just can't believe it.
How long has this been going on for?
A few months.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's such a good guy, though. I have to introduce you to him.
A few months.
He's teaching me how to rollerblade. I'm getting pretty good at it, too. You know, some afternoons he takes me down to Reno. Now.
So you wear a helmet and knee pads and stuff like that?
Yes.
Because you can really hurt yourself.
Come on, it's fine. You have to try it sometime. We'll give you and Gabe a lesson.
Oh, I did you see Gabe and I?
Oh, he is such a wonderful guy. David, he is so open and optimistic. He's a playmate. That's what he is. A wonderful playmate.
Boy, that was fast.
What?
Well, I mean, Tom's barely out the door and you're already with someone else. I mean, just don't you want to be alone for a little while? You haven't been alone in over a dozen years.
I've always been alone. I spent my marriage alone.
Okay, but to get involved with someone?
I'm in love with him.
How can you be in love with him?
I am.
You just met him.
I said I knew him years ago.
Through Tom.
Yes, we used to go out socially, the two couples.
But that's different.
How is that different? I mean, it's not like we're strangers or anything. The preliminaries are already out of the way. There's already a shorthand and
Okay, I can understand the whole excited thing. I can get that. But love.
Why is that so hard to believe? I fell in love with Tom that first weekend at the vineyard.
Yeah, let's see where that got you.
Sorry.
Look, you're just very vulnerable right now, and I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm going to marry him. You know, David is not Tom. They're very different men. There's no hidden agenda with him. What you see is what you get. You know, he talks to me. He tells me everything. He lets me in. So much of my marriage to Tom was this dark little tango, this adagio dance, and I don't want that anymore. I want a second shot at it with David. And David wants me.
Well, I wish you luck.
I know what I'm doing, Karen. It was my fate. I had to survive Tom so I could be with David. I really believe that.
Okay,
it was meant to
and that
be.
very much well may be. But don't you want to take a little time for yourself?
And let this moment pass? No way. I will not let this moment... Look, why do I even bother?
What?
You think I'm crazy.
I never said that.
I finally have the opportunity for a real marriage, a real partnership. But you don't want me to have that, do you? Yeah, I'm finally feeling whole, finally feeling like I'm on equal footing, probably for the first time in my life. And what do? You undermine me.
I am not undermining you. I'm thinking of what is best for you.
Oh, I see.
Look, just take a little time for yourself. That is what I would do.
What is so great about being alone, huh? What is so great
I
about
would get to know myself a little bit better. I would indulge in
that
myself.
is easy for you to say. You have game. You have this life. love it when I'm flailing all over the place like a crazy person. But the minute I find somebody who's like an anchor, you don't want to hear about it.
That is not true.
Yeah, as long as I'm artsy and incompetent, everything is fine. But if there's even a chance I could possibly be on equal footing with you, well, you can't deal with it. You have to knock me over.
You know that that's not true, and it's completely...
We all play the parts we're handed. I got to be the mess, the ditz, the comic relief. You got to be Miss Perfect. Everything just right. Just the right wine, just the right spice, just the right husband. How was I supposed to compete with that?
No one was asking you to compete with anything.
Oh, you're right. There was no contest. I couldn't possibly reciprocate. You know, the hostess gift she used to send me, I couldn't tell if you were being remedial or just plain hostile.
I had no idea you felt that way.
You all can't be like you, Karen. God knows I've tried. No matter how much I stir, my soup still sticks to the pot.
We loved having you over to dinner and cooking your meals.
I loved it too.
Beth, you are my family.
I know.
I spent the first 20 years of my life trying to run from my family, and the second 20 years trying to cobble together something I thought that could be my family. I thought if I made my friends my...
Congratulations. The family you've chosen is just as fucked up and fallible as the one that you were born into.